Так, а звук у меня. Да. Привет, КРЦК. КРЦК КПСС. Надеюсь, меня слышно. Тест. Да, меня слышно. Окей, пацаны. Интересно, когда я переключаю закладки, оно тоже переключается? Да, переключается. Окей. Offensive. Some viewers may find offensive. Эту плашку можно повесить на что угодно. Где звук?
And here we go! Hello, everybody. I'm Jeff Keighley, and this is Summer Game Fest, a live showcase of what's next in the wide, wide world of video games. We are live here in Los Angeles, and whether you're streaming from home or watching inside an IMAX theater, welcome to our showcase event. Over the next few hours, we'll give you updates on the games you love, be joined by special developer guests, and yes, have a few surprises along the way too. Now, what I love about this show is that it's a true cross-industry showcase. Whether you play on Xbox, PC, PlayStation, Switch, or mobile, we'll have games for you. It doesn't matter your platform of choice. We're all here to come together as one community that simply loves the art of amazing video games. The biggest franchises in the industry are here, like Call of Duty. You'll get introduced to exciting new worlds and new teams, and we'll make room for small independent developers who we think deserve the spotlight too. If we do this right, hopefully you'll discover a few new games to put on your wish lists. And even if you don't get every announcement that you desire, and let's face it, you're not going to get everything today, but we've got a lot of great stuff. So let's get started.
Okay.
Over 30 years ago, Capcom Street Fighter hit arcades, and ever since, this legendary Japanese fighting game series has continued to evolve. Street Fighter 6 is coming in 2023, and right now, we're excited to officially confirm a character coming to the game and show you the exclusive first gameplay footage.
Написано
Enjoy.
Люк и Джейми. Кто такие? Чем знамениты?
You won't know what hit you.
Let me have some fun.
Let's get this mission started.
Я знаю только тех персонажей, которые в детстве были на фишках. Соответственно, на индийских пиратских вариациях Street Fighter. Всякие ваши Гэмми. Это я вообще не представляю. Приятно, что уровни продолжают быть такими же, как они были в Street Fighter 2. Но вот эти бесконечные кат-сцены меня, честно говоря... Я вообще далек от файтингов, но со стороны так вот я смотрю, и постоянные кат-сцены, мне кажется, вообще не участвуют в файтинге. Фак громче меня. Фак. Тест. Сейчас я должен быть погромче. Сейчас я должен быть погромче. Но, возможно, стоит сделать себя еще громче. Логотип они, конечно, зря изменили.
It's all about the comb. All right. Next, it's time for a brand new game announcement here at Summer Game Fest. Check this out.
Так. Кто? Так. Я просто увидел Focus Entertainment. Ладно, не важно. Корейска просил их погромче.
Locate the ComSat relay and bring it back online. We found the relay, but there was a...
Что это? Splinter Cell? А, нет, это от авторов Dead Space, я так понимаю, этот хоррор новый.
Ray didn't make it.
Альфа Протокол.
Releases of One Piece.
Или это по чужим? Не, погодите, там был Глаза Флек Фокс. Это по чужим, наверное, что ли?
This ain't good.
Я и в
What we
Alien
found was
Isolation еще не поиграл. Хотя
A new
купил.
kind of evil. And it found us first.
What the?
This wasn't human.
Retreat! Retreat!
Вообще я умеренно заинтересован в играх по чужим.
Go! Go! Go!
Только если они одиночные, не кооперативные.
Alvarez! Through that door! Hold that door, Sergeant! Son of a...
Копипаста со второй части фильма.
I don't know what I saw in there.
Чё все лысые?
know when
Чё,
I close
2004
my
год? Волосы не научились делать?
I still see it. Now everyone's dead. And someone needs to know.
А кто делает? Темный спуск. АВП в мультиплеере был хороший, да. Кто делает? Team Dolos Interactive? Кто все эти люди? И вот в конце вот был вид сверху. Это будет что-то с видом
That was
сверху?
Aliens Dark Descent, and it's coming in 2023 to console and PC. Next, 2 years ago at the Game Awards, we revealed the Callisto Protocol from the creative forces behind the Dead Space
Я бы не отказался
franchise.
от
Today, I am
предшего.
thrilled to get to show
Я
you
бы не
the
отказался
first
от
raw
синглплеерного
gameplay
FPS по
alongside its
чужим.
creator Glenn Schofield. But first, here's the quote-unquote Schofield cut of the brand new trailer with a little more gore.
Называется «Найдите 10 отличий с предыдущим». Как-то это странно. Странный ход. Показывает
Take a
две
look outside.
единообразные игры
Did you
подряд.
know that they call Callisto the dead moon? Dead. Just like you would have been if I hadn't fished you out of that wreck.
Ну, космос круто. Так-то.
Whatever you're
Ну реально,
holding
вот
on to,
выглядит
Red,
абсолютно так же, как предыдущий ролик.
that's your old life. You gotta let that go. Because your new life is entirely in my hands.
Прагмата
I'm
называется.
just trying to give you a chance at rebirth. I just love that last part. Gives me chills every time. Welcome to your new home.
Не, ну выглядит лирично, конечно. Хотя я не играл еще в Dead Space. Я слегка отстал. Постер что-то мне слишком напоминает этот самый... Ай,
That's
Кодзимовский.
right. We know what you wanted to see. And joining me now,
Ну,
Glenn
конечно.
Schofield, Striking Distance. Glenn, first of all, congratulations. This game looks absolutely incredible. And I got to say, the fact that you have built this team, this studio, new IP, shipping this December, all in COVID, blows me away. So congratulations.
Yeah, thanks, man. Thanks for having us. I really do appreciate it, Jeff. And, you know, for a second, just give me a second. You know, I want to thank you for all you've done for the game industry all these years, man.
похоже,
I think I've
постер,
known you
да,
like
Сэн?
16, 17 years now. And you've been an ambassador. You've amplified new games, new studios, and I just wanted to thank you. I really do appreciate it.
Thank you. It's not about me. It's about you guys.
Yeah, I know, but...
I appreciate that. Thank you so much. And yeah, it's so fun to do these shows and to show this
Мехогир,
game.
ты
People saw
можешь
the
кроме
trailer, but
меха
what I'm
что-нибудь
so
говорить?
excited today is that you just brought
Мех на
a raw
мехе.
gameplay sequence. This game is in development, and people are going to be blown away, I think, when they see it. But tell us a bit about what are we going to see today?
Yeah, we got a couple minutes of, like you said, like raw gameplay. It's 2 segments in the first half of the game. One is a med bay, another one is a power station, and you're going to see some new enemies, some brutality, some just about everything. We're showcasing a new weapon called the Grip.
Okay.
It's like a gravity gun, but it picks up the enemies and it shoves them into giant fans. It rips them apart. It's great. And then check out the nice ending we have, where we we usually will kill our main character Jacob, and in a very unique way.
Вот эта картинка на фоне анимированная, короче,
Just for a
по
second,
Петулам.
I want to thank the team, man. Like you said, through COVID, through everything
Ну,
else,
такое,
the
пацаны.
dedication, the hard work. You guys are amazing. Thank you very much.
Well, Glenn, I got to say, again, what you guys are shipping this year, this looks like a world-class next-gen game. It's rare that teams are bringing something out like this year, and let's let the footage speak for itself.
Thank you.
Glenn
Thanks.
Schofield, Striking Distance. Here it is, the first gameplay of the Callisto Protocol.
Ой, красиво. Все игры сейчас красивые. Где такие вот штуки появились впервые? В Думе 2016 или в Дивижоне? Вот эти вот голографические флешбеки. System Shock 2, окей. Я слегка ошибся. Черт, такая отдача у этого оружия, что все, очень как уже понял. Окей, корейская, я тебя понял. Рэгдолл какой. Вот зачем так делать? Callisto Credits. Будут микротранзакции. Ну, в общем, что-то, по-моему, в художественной части они не сильно отошли, скажем так. Продвинулись в сравнении с Dead Space. Все довольно дженерик. Но сеттинг интересный, поэтому мне интересно, поэтому мне норм, даже если оно все относительно дженерик. Какое-то вот космическое безумие мне интересно.
Oh my
Welp.
God. That just
Месагир,
happened.
опять мех.
All right,
Три
moving
меха
on.
аут.
This October, Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2
Ты
arrives.
вот
Infinity
себя
Ward is
половина
once
это.
again
Ты,
returning
возможно,
to
не
its roots
замечаешь,
for
что
a
ты только и
modern-day
мехаешь.
action game. And today we're about to show you the world premiere of its gameplay with a level playthrough. To tell us more, let's head to the port of Long Beach to check in with Johanna Ferris, the head of Call of Duty.
О, Господи.
Hi, everyone. In 2019, Modern Warfare changed everything. And on October 28th, we usher in a new era of Call of Duty with the launch of Modern Warfare 2. We are back, we are bigger, and we are bringing the entire team. Price, Gaz, Soap, Alejandro, and of course, Ghost. We needed a
Тут я
stage
просто
big enough
заткнусь и
to
включу
debut
вам
Call of
погромче,
Duty in a whole new
чтобы
way.
вы ничего не
Inspired by
упустили.
the world we're about to enter. Oil rigs, cargo ships, and staggering odds are just the beginning. Here is Modern Warfare 2.
Eyes in the rig.
All right, that's our target. Shadows 1 and 2. Push to your hook point. Let's invite ourselves in.
All stations, ship is visual.
Copy. Press for assault. Stay on comm. We forward, clear, disarm that missile.
Be ready for anything. This could be a trap.
Actual, we're set.
Copy. Get to work.
Good hook. Up and at 'em.
All Shadows, the missile is on this platform. I want full containment. You've got 3 AQ internal. 2-1, making entry.
So, cut right clear through.
Room clear. Coming out. Shadow 1, moving to the southeast stairwell. Scorers, right side. Two above.
Balcony door undone.
Ghost, we're moving to the main deck. What's your status? Boarding the ship with Shadow 3 now. Roger that. Man down! Rush out! There's no one here.
We need to move fast. All Shadows, force out. I want eyes on that container now.
2 copies, moving!
We gotta roll.
Shadow 1, Ghost, visual on flares coming from the ring. What's your status, over? Ghost, they're signaling the ship. They're gonna launch that missile.
It's first stage. There's still time. All Shadows, missile is on the helipad. 2-1, we're moving to secure. Cover us.
2 copies all.
Actual, this is Shadow 1. Big is secure. Moving on the container now.
Roger that. Confirm when the objective is neutralized.
Open it.
Where are the controls?
On that damn ship. Actual, we got a problem. Missile is armed. Controls are somewhere on the ship.
You have your orders, son. Stop that launch.
Let's move out! Go! This is Zero 1 back in the water, inbound to your position!
Solid copy, we're taking effective fire. The LZ will be hot.
Roger that! Once we're on deck, we push to the bridge! Fast! Secure those controls! Stop this vessel, yep! How do we board? Take the ramp! Hold tight, Sergeant! Let's have ourselves a gunfight! Missile controls are on the bridge! Have to stop the launch!
Alejandro, maintain overwatch from the rig. We're forcing up. Copy that.
Reloading!
They're forcing up. I'm moving.
Containers are the only cover we have.
Just don't get caught between them. Entry on the third. We have to get to that door. Check your corner.
Watch the container! X-ray down!
Course right. Shadow 1, the missile's back to launch. How far are you from the bridge? This is 1. We're pushing towards the entry now. Copy that. They closed off the bridge entry. Secure the deck and we'll blow the door.
Visual on bridge entry.
Check it. Controls are internal. All right, stand back. This is Shadow 1 going explosive on bridge entry. 3, 2, 1, execute!
Pre-order now and get early access to the open beta.
That's what we're talking about. And joining us now, up from Long Beach, Johanna, great to see you. How's everything?
It's great. Thanks to
Ну, в
Great to have
общем,
you with us, and also Jeff from Infinity Ward. So we saw the first gameplay. Thanks for that extended sequence. Looks
Шотганы
incredible.
с Iron Sight'ами,
Jeff,
это,
tell us
конечно,
a bit
да.
about that mission. Where is that set in the game? What are we seeing there?
Absolutely. So, first of all, we're really excited to welcome back
Ни одной
Captain
белой
John
женщины не
Price
было пока что.
and Gaz Garrick. You know, they're not actually in what we just saw today, but they're returning members from 141, and then the other two
У
characters
меня были флешбеки
that
по игре
you may
Cold Fear,
recognize
когда я
from
все это
the older
смотрел.
franchise that we're reimagining are
В хорошем
Simon
смысле.
Ghost
Мне
Riley
нравится игра Cold Fear.
and of course Soap John McTavish. And then a couple other new characters in here that we're really excited that we got to create for this game. First, Commander Philip Graves and Mexican Special Forces Colonel Alejandro. And Alejandro, I gotta say, it's a character we're really excited about. He's a guy who's super capable and a guy who's just as important as Task Force 141. But as far as the level's concerned, you know, I got to shout out to IW. You know, this was a tremendous collaboration across all of the different disciplines. As you saw, everybody coming together, some really motivated devs here. And, you know, you saw the wind and the animations and the awesome sound design. And, of course, our new water tech, which is actually pushing the boat in different directions. It's creating a physically dynamic environment, allowing for the cover you were seeing. In certain cases, you could be behind cover, and then suddenly that cover would shift and leave you exposed, but it also leaves the enemy exposed, creating this emergent gameplay. So again, I'm very excited. Just can't wait I'm so excited that we get to show it off today.
And that's just a hint of where things are going to go. Johanna, tell us a bit about Call of Duty overall. Modern Warfare 2, obviously, you know, we're so excited that it's back this year, but you've got lots going on across Call of Duty. What can we expect from you guys this year?
Yeah, we first of all, thanks for having us here. We're just so excited for October 28th. It's such a big moment, not just for Modern Warfare 2 and everything that Jeff and the team at Infinity Ward have built, but it really marks the step change, what we're calling a transformational moment for the entire franchise. You're going to see incredible rendering, incredible graphics, all the things just within the game itself, built all on one shared engine now, across Warzone and Modern Warfare 2 going forward. Of course, there's a lot of chatter and interest about the new Warzone experience. We're affectionately calling it Warzone 2.0. There will be a standalone experience of Warzone for current players as well. So we're going to sort of feed the entire community there. But all eyes on the 28th. And again, I think the collaboration's just been incredible. Everybody's so excited for Task Force 141. Warzone coming to mobile as well for players on the go. We're on Steam, as you know. I mean, so it's just a big moment.
Да, возможно, Солярий помог ей быть такой сочной.
Well, before we leave, we got to ask a little bit about Warzone 2. I know we just, you know, we're showing gameplay here on this, but can you tell us anything? There's a little bit. It seems like there was a little bit of a tease maybe in the trailer yesterday.
Yeah, when we're seeing that from the community, we love when the fans can pick up some things, some chatter about maybe seeing high-rise and other elements. But we will get into the details of Warzone 2.0 for sure. It will be an extension of the Modern Warfare 2 universe. So all the more reason why we think this game, this moment is such an important title for all of us looking ahead. And like we said, we're having a bold vision around the entire future for the franchise. So we're in position. We're really excited.
All right, well, we're looking forward to October. Thanks so much for giving us a first look at the gameplay. Call of Duty, Modern Warfare 2. Thanks, Johanna and Jeff. All right, well, we've got lots more Summer Game Fest still to go, and now it's time to announce a classic PC gaming franchise is coming back with a sequel over 30 years after its first release. I loved this game when I was growing up, so I'm honored to share this very first look.
Наконец-то, дождались. Флэшбэк новый? Да вы чё? Вот это да. Вот это сиквел. Прикол.
All right, let's turn back time. Back in 2017, we announced Witchfire at the Game Awards. Almost 5 years later, I am so excited. The team at the Astronauts in Poland has put together an in-depth look at the gameplay of this dark fantasy.
Плюс первая локация самая интересная, мне кажется. Дальше унылый город серый, длинный. Flashback 2. Давайте Another World 2. О, что это? Что это? Что это? Всегда, когда я вижу что-то такое, я надеюсь, что это будет новый Painkiller. Ну, что-то в духе Painkiller. Боже, какой ужасный звук стрельбы, пипец, вы что, с ума сошли? И музыка мудацкая. Это точно не Painkiller, просто за счет звука. Что это за музыка такая? Вы чё? Что происходит на экране и что звучит? Что-то пошло не так, короче. Хотя физон, все как надо. Я надеюсь, что это не Painkiller. Покаемся. Witchfire. Ну, это что-то явно по мотивам Painkiller. Ну, хорошо, что это не Painkiller, потому что, блин, если Painkiller будет без металла настоящего, то Painkiller не нужен.
Okay, next up comes an ambitious new game from a new independent studio in Europe, starring some very familiar names. Enjoy this world premiere new game announcement.
Сначала бы имена назвал. Кто там будет?
Officer Taylor, Medlog 29. Today, I can't believe what I saw.
Слушайте, опять по мотивам чужих что-то, судя по машине. Реально, уже третья игра одинаковая. Я не понял твою шутку, РНК. Реально. Абсолютно 3 одинаковые игры. Ну как бы, я даже не знаю. Форт Солис. Трой Бейкер. Steam. Кто это делает и что это такое? Ничего не понятно.
That's something brand new, and look who it is. Troy and Roger in person. Guys, this is so fun. The fact that you're working on a game together. What a cool team up.
А вот они соблюдают, что ли, дистанцию социальную?
Who are your characters in this game?
Они так далеко стоят друг от
I get to
друга.
play a character named Wyatt Taylor, who's a medical officer who's stationed at this base, Fort Solis. And it's the epicenter of this mystery that we'll discover and uncover as we go through the game. And of course, my character will
Не,
be
я
at
не говорю,
times
что
in
это
opposition
плохие,
with Roger's character.
плохая стилистика, просто
Battle
ну,
we've been waiting to
на
see.
одном
Everyone's-
стриме 3 одинаковые игры.
Oh man, we can't wait to show you what we've been working on. And by the way, Jeff, this looks awesome, man.
Yeah,
It's
man.
so great
Кто
to
этот
be here.
мужик?
Thanks for having us.
Откуда он?
It's so great that you're in another game. I mean, it's feeling like this is your first game since Red Dead 2.
One of the first major ones for a while, and I play a character by the name of Jack Leary.
А,
He's a maintenance
это
engineer
voice-актор,
on a
тогда
remote
неинтересно.
Martian mining post.
Мне интересны
His
разработчики.
job is to make sure that none of the equipment breaks down while it's on their graveyard shift. The graveyard shift meaning Mars and Earth are really far apart from each other and their orbits around the sun. So help is not a simple call away.
I gotta ask. I think a lot of people will see this thing and they'll probably wonder. You know, it's a new team, right? Independent studio in Europe that's making this, but with huge production values. I'm curious, like, how did you guys get attached to this? Tell us a bit about the background.
I will say that 2020 to me was the most impactful year for games. It was the first, I mean, obviously we had this unprecedented event with the pandemic and that forced the way that we looked at everything as a society, but also the way this industry functioned. But it was also brand new consoles. We had more tools that were being made
Про войну
available
ничего не
that were
скажут на всей
leveling the
выставке.
playing field between like the AAA studios and the indie studios or the AAA studios. And so, just like anybody else, we got reached out. James Tinsdale with this brand new studio said we'd like for you to consider being a part of this game, and he walked me through a very brief description of what the experience was going to be like. And in the very beginning, he said, we want this to feel it's a tight thriller. We want it to feel like Dead Space meets Duncan Jones' Moon. And I was like, sign me up. I'm into that, absolutely.
And full like performance capture and everything.
Ah,
right?
yeah.
Absolutely. New studio, brand new energy, and of course, I get to work with one of the best in the business.
And me.
I get the privilege
Who's the
of
other?
getting to see this guy and watch him in action. I love to work, and I love the challenges and all the new innovations that this medium provides to
Какие-то они
performers.
слишком
Can't wait to show you what we've been working on. I think it's going to
I guess I've
искусственные.
seen some of the behind the scenes and the performance capture, Unreal Engine 5. I mean, it looks absolutely phenomenal. Can you give us a hint about the gameplay? Like, what are we going to do in this game?
Yeah, the verbs are always important. So we're going to let the game speak for itself. We'll be showing you more later on. But this is a game where you as the player, you're going to be exploring, you're going to be discovering. Like we said, it's a very tight thriller. So you're moving very fast-paced through this world. There'll be multiple locations, multiple ways for you to traverse, which we're excited to show you about. And then the narrative is a huge element to this. They didn't waste any resources on the performance for sure. I got to tell one quick story, if I can. It was one of our favorite moments. There is a lot of action in this game, and that was at the forefront of this. And to speak to the performance capture aspect, we brought in an incredible, I got to give him a shout out to Nathaniel, our stunt coordinator, who walked us through and really approached this in a completely different way than anything I've ever done before. And he says, I want to know the story of this fight. And so Roger and I sat down, we said, these are who our characters are. And he goes, give me 1 hour and I will come back to you with the story of this fight. And after an hour, he comes to us and he goes, it was like a recovery program. It was 12 steps. And he walked us through this incredible fight, and about halfway through, I started tuning him out, and I was like, "Hey man, I just want to let you know I've got no ego about this, but I can do a lot of things, but I can't do this." And he grabbed me by my shoulders and he says, "Oh, you can, you will, and it's going to be glorious."
And we did.
It's
like a dance. There was a lot of trust, and it worked out.
Yeah, I mean,
we're
big,
excited
big
about it.
stunts. Yeah, I mean, this is so cool to see.
Я ничего не понимаю, о чем они говорят? Ничего не показали об игре-то даже.
Troy, Roger,
Чего
thanks
они
for
так
joining us here.
экзальтированно обсуждают?
All right, appreciate it very much, guys. All right, well, next up, keeping up with the space theme, it's
Вообще.
time to world premiere a very exciting new game, which will feature a musical score by industry legend Mick Gordon.
Я знал, что
This
он
one
скажет
is
Мик
gonna
Гордон.
grab you.
Я знал,
We
что
are
он
so
скажет
honored
Мик
to
Гордон.
debut it.
Но виду не подал. Рыба! Опять космос. Опять космические станции. 4-я игра. А помните, была игра, которую очень долго делал, чуть ли не один человек, тоже вот космическая станция, хоррор, и так и не доделал. Как же она называлась, черт возьми? И не она ли это? Одним словом она называлась. Во, вот эта игра, я о ней думал. Прикол, я думал, она все. А ее, оказывается, все-таки доделают, судя по всему. Замечательно. Ее очень долго делали.
Doesn't that look great? That was Routine coming to Xbox and PC. It was first announced a decade ago and is
10
now
лет
officially
назад.
back. I can't wait to see more. Now it's time to check in with a very special guest who's been in his fair share of video games, including most recently Fortnite as the foundation.
В общем, короче говоря, вот
Dwayne
это из
Johnson,
четырех мне больше всего
welcome to
интересно
Summer
пока.
Game Fest. How are you?
What's up, everybody? And what's up, Jeff? And what is up to the Summer Game
Вот
Fest
я, короче,
audiences
насчет
live
этого
streaming
гребаного
right now
рока,
around the world and everybody inside the
у меня
epic
проблема с ним в том, что я застал его еще
Johnson
с
coming
ратым
at you
малоизвестным
from
рестлером.
Iron Paradise,
И для меня он как бы навсегда остался с ратым малоизвестным рестлером, который почему-то имеет такую, ну,
Iron Paradise, powered by
такое
of course,
внимание
Zoa
к
Energy,
себе
the
приковал.
number one fastest growing energy drink in the game.
Но я никогда не буду воспринимать его как полноценного героя боевиков на уровне там Шварценеггера, Брюса Уиллиса, Ван Дамма даже. Для меня это просто рандомный какой-то рестлер хреновый. Вот, сори. предубеждение у меня.
Always room for a cheesy joke.
Наверное, потому
There's
что я
always room
дед.
for the extra large cheese pizza, especially when I'm delivering, and I deliver them often. You guys also know me as the greatest and most electrifying surprise in gaming that happened. You know me as the Foundation. And I gotta tell you guys, number one, thank you so much for the crazy response of me becoming the Foundation, but also, I gotta say that, you know, I've had such a pleasure working with Epic Games and the teams over there, and we cannot wait to show you what we have in store for the future. And speaking of the future, in the future, you will also know me as Black Adam. Black Adam, as millions of you know around the world who know the Black Adam mythology, he is ruthless, he is unstoppable. And for those who don't, I always like to say a quick tutorial is this. Black Adam has the powers of Superman, but the only difference, well, there's a few differences, but one of the biggest differences is Superman's weakness is magic, and Black Adam's, one of his superpowers, is magic. So you do the math.
What the fuck is he talking
October
about?
21st, I cannot wait for you guys to see Black Adam around the world in theaters only. And you guys will finally see the hierarchy of power in the DC universe change. It has been an honor to become Black Adam, and it is a role that's in my DNA and that I was born to play. I was born to play the Man in Black, and I'm honored to show it to you guys on October 21st. So until then, stay healthy, stay safe, stay focused, keep having fun, keep kicking ass.
Какой-то ужас.
Enjoy your gaming.
Product placement во все поля. Вообще, какой-то ужас. Ну ладно.
Black Adam. What have your powers ever given to you? Nothing but heartache.
Что же с тобой стало, Джеймс Бонд?
Until I died. Then I was reborn a god. Now, I kneel before no one.
You can be the destroyer of this world.
Мой любимый фильм.
Savior.
Типа вот, окей, есть актеры, которые во всех фильмах играют себя. Типа того же Брюса Уиллиса.
Up to you.
И вот мне кажется, что Рок, он такой же, но типа с Брюсом Уиллисом у меня нет проблем, потому что мне нравится Брюс Уиллис. А вот Рок, который мне не нравится, во всех фильмах он играет себя, и поэтому... Ну, короче, все зависит от личного отношения, видимо, к актеру. Фу, какой ужасный эффект на тексте. Вот этот вот Shine называется в After Effects. Что это? Я не знаю, что это. Какой-нибудь Destiny? Месагир, я игнорирую твое механие, реально. Просто отстань от меня. Гидра из Half-Life 2. Кто? Понятия не имею, что это такое. People can fly. Господи, ребят, ну не тем вы занимаетесь. Это такой попурри того, что есть на свече. Что это за ёбань? Ни одной белой женщины я не видел. Ни одной. Женщинам запрещено быть белыми. Fall Guys? Окей. Ну, кстати, я не знаю, что это такое. Я не играл и даже не знаю, в чем игра заключается, но каким-то образом вот у меня есть подозрение, что там что-то интересное.
So fun to see Courage and Ray in that Fall Guys piece, and you can play and download Fall Guys for free starting June 21st.
Просто за счет названия, видимо. Чуваки, которые падают. Звучит как что-то потенциально интересное.
All right, back to another new game announcement. We're going to announce a brand new game and universe from a new team of legendary developers. Check this out.
Legendary Developers? Насколько Legendary? Вот кто это такие? Знакомое название, но что они сделали, я не помню. Ex-Blizzard. Так, давай.
Signal's breaking up. Command, I'll do one last scan. See you soon. Over.
StarCraft Ghost.
Okay, hurry.
И эта игра, помните, где девочка с посохом и летающие какие-то шары. Ладно, хватит мне бурчать.
Command, I may be onto something. I have it, Command. Repeat, I have it. Mission accomplished.
Это белая женщина? Да, видел, я ее жду уже лет 10. Ты чё?
Hang tight, Doc. I've got this.
Мехи против демонов. The Game. Кстати, звучит концепция мехи против демонов звучит по-близзардовски. Они всегда ведь смешивали такие вещи. Ну окей, не всегда, но иногда.
Glad you could make it.
We gotta move. Now. There's a storm coming.
Шизоидик, ну ты, видимо, Соня. Stormgate. Дженерик название. Ничего не понятно. Не, Меса, то есть, короче, совершенно точно не 2 года назад я анонсировал.
Stormgate is real. We have a name and some details. So first of all, congratulations on this announcement. We're so excited about the return of RTS, brand new franchise. What is a Stormgate, though?
All right, so
Короче, это новый StarCraft, все
are
понятно.
portals that open during a massive solar storm that unleash the infernal host on future Earth.
Okay. And we saw some hints of some I mean, you know, you guys coming from Blizzard and StarCraft, everyone wants to know about races. You know, tell us about the sides in this RTS game.
Yeah, we're
пришли из
unveiling
StarCraft, и вы знаете
our
все
first
о
two
расизме.
factions today, but there will be more. So the Human Resistance, and we saw an archaeologist from the Human Resistance in that intro cinematic, and then also the Infernal Hosts, who are these demon-like monsters.
Возможно, в 2020 году этот гребаный стрей получил название, но концепт, короче, очень давно существует. Я видел гифки концептуальные очень давно. Когда она еще была в этом Кулоне, или как он называется, в китайском этом городе. То есть у нее в 2020-м реформа произошла в этой игре, но как концепт она существовала очень давно.
For one thing, we're free to play, but no
NFTs,
nothing like that. Just to lower that barrier to entry.
Как-то вот все плохо, вот все прям плохо.
We're really trying to be a lot more social. So you'll be able to play the campaign cooperatively. We've got 3-player open-ended co-op, and we've even got 3 versus 3 for competitive multiplayer. But of course, we've also still got 1v1 competitive.
And as a little surprise, I think we've got some first
Хорошо, Корицка, я доверяю тебе в этом вопросе.
From the game, right?
Yeah, these are still very much being worked on, but some shots of actual assets that we're building in Unreal Engine 5.
И стиль, короче, близзардовский даже, стиль графики. Вот это вот все такое утрированное.
Get ready, and I'm just so thrilled that there is a brand new RTS franchise coming from you guys and your background and what you did, you know, at Blizzard and StarCraft. We're so excited about this team, Frost Giant. Thank you so much for giving us your announcement today on Summer Game Fest.
StarCraft, Stormgate.
Awesome. All right, Frost Giant, Stormgate, keep an eye out for it. Now it's time for another indie game announcement that I'm excited to share with you. Highwater. Check this one out.
Если игра не слишком важная, он говорит название заранее.
Good morning, Highwater dwellers. Highwater Pirate Radio keeping you in the know with our flow. Alphaville authorities continue to deny false rumors that Alphaville elites are planning to evacuate to Mars. True or not, the one thing we can't deny is that the world ended on a sunny day.
The world ended on a sunny day. Boys and girls surfing in the bay. Kids clamored in the park. No one suspected the coming dawn.
Не люблю я такие утрированные вот эти вещи. Утрированный графический стиль. Что-то, по-моему, это какая-то либеральная пропаганда. Окей. Своего зрителя игра найдет. Играйте.
What a breathtaking trailer. Highwater is an adventure strategy game set in a world ravaged by extreme climate change. Now, speaking of the world around us, the conflict in Ukraine is not far from anyone's mind, and it's impacted the development of games, including Replaced from Sad Cat Studios, a Belarusian studio with devs from Belarus and Ukraine. The team had long hoped to reveal a new trailer here today, but were understandably unable to complete it in time. Guys, I just want to say we're thinking of you and all the developers impacted by the conflict and hope to be able to share your work at a future show.
Украинско-белорусская. Интересно, что студия как бы... Видите, Белоруссия ведь тоже пидоры в глазах мирового сообщества. Но Джеффу это не помешало сказать, что чуваки, мы с вами... Хоть вы половина из вас белорусы, ну ладно. Хорошо, что упомянули хотя бы. Хоть одним словечком.
My grandfather, Elijah Walton, had a dream to build the city of tomorrow. That dream is now a reality, and that city is Arcadia. A 43-square-mile metropolis where each and every citizen enjoys a life of luxury and comfort. Broadcast live 24 hours a day, 7 days a week on every digital platform. American Arcadia. Control. Subject on the run on camera 4025. Interrupt broadcast immediately.
Дистопия.
Listen to me. We can't allow Trevor Hills to escape under any circumstances.
Trevor. Trevor, can you hear me? Be careful and don't make a sound. Don't worry. I'm going to get you out of there.
Знаете, если вот дистопия, то супер такой вот...
Next up is a sequel we've all been anticipating for a long time. There's Trouble in Paradise, and watch out. You don't want to get
Saturday morning
After
cartoon.
many years of rumors, we finally get an update on this much anticipated sequel.
Серьезней нельзя делать. Нельзя. Это что ли Dead Island? Ёбаный ты Goat Game. Goat Game 2. Ну, кстати, я в первую поиграл, но как-то она меня утомила. Слишком такой unfocused. Не сфокусированная игра какая-то. Слишком песочница была, на мой вкус. Три, блядь. Я даже не знал, что есть два. Вот. Думаю, это говорит все, что нужно об игре Goat Simulator. Я даже не знал, что есть вторая часть. Я думал, она одна. Окей. Все, наконец-то моя любимая игра. Господи, дождался. Короче, реально, видите, красной нитью сквозь все это идет вот эта история о том, что деньги победили творчество. Деньги победили. Вот уже в который раз. Чуваки, которые делали XCOM, теперь делают вот это. Вернее, какой нахрен XCOM? Это же Firaxis. Чуваки, которые делали все.
Mother won't hurt you.
Typical Parker luck. I'm gonna need some backup.
Топчик, как говорят. Боньк.
That used to always work. Well, it did that one time.
That was Midnight Suns, and now we're moving on to the wonderful world of Cuphead, the delicious last course. And can you believe it? We're only a couple weeks away from
И
playing
опять не
the
белая
delicious last
женщина.
course DLC.
Реально, ни одной белой
Joining
женщины
me now is
туда.
Maya Moldenhauer from Studio MDHR. So first of all, Maya, it's really coming?
It's really coming June 30th on all major platforms. We are thrilled.
Wow, I'm so thrilled too that I think all the fans can't believe that this is here. And I've been lucky enough to play this actually on my Steam Deck last week, and you guys gave me a copy.
Да.
This,
Ни одной белой женщины. Это
people are not
уже
going to be
как
ready
шутка
for how
практически.
amazing this looks. And the
Сначала это была
background,
шутка, а
what you guys
теперь
have
это
done. I
уже
feel like
реальность.
you've amped up obviously the gameplay. It's difficult as we would expect, but the visual look, you guys have taken it even to the next level, which I didn't think was possible.
Yeah, we absolutely did. I couldn't pinpoint one thing that we're proud of in this because we really honed our craft, took everything to the next level from animation, the backgrounds, the music, gameplay design, and of course our new playable character, Miss Chalice. I'm very proud of her.
Chalice is fun to play as, and even though this is a DLC, it feels like it's its own game.
Такой классный вот
inside of
этот вот
Cuphead in many ways.
It is.
экран, да, огромный,
Yeah, you just get on the island, and
который
there you
и
are
фон,
off
и
this
пол
new,
вместе.
new territory, which is amazing.
Yeah, it's our biggest
Вот бы
island
мне
yet.
такой экран.
Super-sized
Я бы на нем
bosses, lots of secrets to discover.
записывал видосы
Don't let
всякие.
any rock go unturned.
Yes, and lots of challenge ahead. Well, I know you brought. I know you don't want people to necessarily have too much spoiled about the game, but you brought a little something for people.
A little something, yeah. It's brand new gameplay footage of one of our new bosses, Mortimer Freeze. It takes place in an icy arena and features some of my personal favorite attacks.
Не,
and
видно, что экран
transformations. We
за ними
hope
прям
everyone enjoys it.
физически,
All
зерно
right, let's
видно.
check it out. Cuphead, the delicious last course. Next, Smile.
Когда-нибудь я поиграю в Cuphead. А ХП босса не показывается, что ли? В этой игре? Серьезно? Мне бы хотелось увидеть, сколько хп у босса. Ну, это как-то печально. Еще у меня есть некоторые проблемы с хроматическими аберрациями. Как-то они не в кассу.
Now, if you want even more Cuphead, and who doesn't, tomorrow we will show you an exclusive look at Season 2 of the Cuphead Show when I co-host Netflix's Geeked Week, which will include new show and game announcements. It streams at 10 a.m. Pacific, 1 p.m. Eastern.
Week.
And that's not all. There's more Summer Game Fest all weekend long. Coming up next is the Day of the Devs Indie Showcase with IM8-Bit and Double Fine,
Всё, что ли?
then Devolver's Marketing Countdown to Marketing. Tomorrow, after Geeked Week, there is the Epic Games Store Showcase at 11 a.m. Pacific, 2 p.m. Eastern, with news on Rocket League, and the Tribeca Games Showcase. And Sunday, don't miss the Xbox and Bethesda Game Showcase with a look at the future of Xbox and Game Pass. Now we have some exciting news for Nintendo Switch and PC fans about Neon White, a game where you play an assassin from hell
Не, надеюсь, не
who
всё.
slays demons for the chance to ascend
Вроде продолжают.
to heaven.
Моя любимая игра.
We're
Моё
called
любимое аниме.
neons. Sinners plucked from hell to do God's dirty work. But I'm finding it hard to believe we're in heaven.
У меня какая-то аллергия на карты в играх.
You day, you
permission from Almighty.
Короче,
You think you can win me over by showering me with
если игра что-то показывает в виде карт, я не буду в это играть почему-то. Шиза, прямо скажем. Не того человека Шизой назвали.
We've shown you lots of games today made by huge teams. Now it's time for a game made by a single father in Poland. Over the past year, he's brought on some help to bring his vision for a fast-paced action game, Midnight Fight Express, to life. Let's take a look.
Польская игра. Про польские сосиски, видимо.
You know the saying. Get knocked down, get up again, that whole spiel. Well, it's time, partner. Time to rise up. Together.
Так, ну я припоминаю, это уже показывали где-то.
It's happening. The big guy's actually going through with it. While I sat at his side, seeing lives as dollar signs, had the stink of corruption all over me. And you know who put it there? Nah, not him. Me. Well, I ain't wearing it anymore, and neither are you. Tonight, we wash this whole damn city down.
Ну, непонятно как-то пока что. Якоб... Не прочитал.
Such a cool game, and I'm happy to announce that a PC demo of this game is going live right now on Steam and will be part of the Steam Next Fest.
Качаем,
next week.
пацаны.
I really want more playable games to get in the hands of you guys at
Это
home,
он?
and that's what
Польский
I'm checking
отец?
out. All right, joining me now is Megan from Digital Extremes to
Ага.
talk all things
Окей,
Warframe.
по крайней мере, это белая
Megan, how you
женщина.
doing?
I'm so good. My fellow Canadian.
I know we got a lot. I just happen to always have these Canadian teams on the show. I don't
We
know
have
how
a
that
Канада
works out.
спасла
Right? We do well.
день.
We have a great connection. We've also done a lot with Warframe over the years, and I know right now anyone watching on Twitch for more than 30 minutes, this show is going to get a special Twitch drop, right?
That's right.
Stuntman of God of War. Ну а чё,
so it's very
работа же
exciting.
нужна
She's
людям.
right there, loud and proud. Protea, 30 minutes for watching. Thank you for letting us kind of take over
Я не думаю, что
your
стантсмены такие
special events
дофига
category, but she is there and she is for you if you are properly linked up.
No,
занятые
Warframe,
люди.
you know, as I said, we've done a lot over the years. You guys have done incredible things with the game. And
Востребованные,
I
скажем
know
так.
you have TennoCon coming up in July, which is your big kind of event of the year to reveal what's next. What can you tell us?
Well, I can't tell too much, but yeah, July 16th,
Меган
2022,
Эверетт.
the digital event
Как приятно
again this
видеть.
year.
Белое
Today,
лицо.
actually, we just
Канадское,
launched the
снежное.
digital items for it, so you can get some in-game goodies, some really cool cosmetics, some merch, all that really great stuff went live today.
Ну, такие игры
Of course, the reason I'm
приблизились
here
к кино
is to,
до степени
kind of
смешения.
debut- we have our
Естественно,
Tenno
нужны
Live
люди,
during
которые будут
TennoCon, which is our big reveal of the night, and
кренделя
we usually
выкручивать.
use a little bit of a gameplay, a little bit of a demo, and I think a lot of people can suspect what it might be, but I'm here to kind of confirm what it is that Tenno Live
Так
is.
странно видеть эту белую рыжую женщину на фоне всех
Can I say it?
предыдущих женщин.
Okay, you're gonna get your first look at the Duviri Paradox. It's
Finally,
I know it's been a couple of years, but Duviri Paradox is going to be what Tenno Live is all about, and I'm so happy. The team worked really hard on the teaser you're about to see for it, and I'm just really proud and excited to show it.
Awesome. Well, thanks so much for being here on Summer Game Fest.
Почему так
Let's take a
сплющил?
look
Это
at
ты,
that
что ли,
right now.
сплющил, Сэм? Мой добавленный смайлик.
My child, my friend, what was done is done. New dangers, new choices await us now.
Понятно все с вами. Умники. Я добавил своего покчампа, да. Ничего не сделаю сам.
For now,
Осужу только так немного.
dream of who we were and of who we have become.
The Duviri Paradox. Warframe. Игра про роботов в железных коридорах. Это мои ассоциации с игрой Warframe. Абсолютно такая железная, темная игра. Да, это он, Мисс Эггер.
Next, it's time for a new look at Honkai Star Rail, an upcoming open-world space
Боже.
RPG. Yeah, lots of
Джефф,
space
тебе не
today.
стыдно?
Genshin Impact Studio, Hoyoverse, across mobile and PC. This studio continues to deliver, and this new trailer reveals for the very first time a new and exotic realm players will be able to explore.
Какой ужас. Что-то не так. Что-то пошло не так с этим миром. Значит, это новая игра от авторов Геншина. Геншин в космосе, короче.
Listen,
Hoyoverse.
you are in a daze right now. You don't know who you are, why
Почему я слышу английские голоса в моей аниме-игре?
none of that matters. In the near future, you will encounter many perils.
Honkai Impact был до Genshin Impact.
You will meet companions
Окей.
who treat you like family and embark
О,
on
аниме.
unforgettable adventures.
Ну такое прям аниме-аниме. Я вот недавно подумал, что аниме ведь достаточно такой разношерстный жанр. Там есть плохое и есть хорошее. Но когда речь идет об играх, такое ощущение, что в играх всегда аниме в самом худшем проявлении его. В самом пошлом.
I have wine to soothe the souls of honored guests. Welcome aboard the Cienjo La Fool.
Окей.
And that's not all from Hoyoverse. Today, I'm excited to introduce you to
ЗЗЗ,
Zenless
бля.
Zone Zero, their next
Как
major
не
new
вовремя
IP.
они это
It's a
название
futuristic
придумали.
urban action game. I have to say, I'm blown away by what I've seen so far. It was announced a couple weeks ago, and it has the detail of Genshin Impact with a fast-paced action style.
Джефф,
Here
я
is
не
the
верю,
world
что
premiere of
ты
a brand new look at Zenless's notable characters,
что-то
armed
вот,
enemies,
что у тебя есть какие-то реально положительные эмоции от аниме-игр. Я не верю, что Джефф смотрит на вот этих вот 14-летних девочек фансервисных и такой, да, I'm excited. Ну, то есть, может быть, в приватном, так сказать, да нет, я даже не верю, что он, так сказать, в приватности своей комнаты excited по поводу этого. Потому что он производит впечатление нормального человека. А вот так вот на весь мир говорить, что I'm excited about this, ну, я не знаю, пацаны. Ну, Кодзима не делает 14-летних сексуализированных девочек. Наконец-то я слышу человеческий язык. Блять, ну вот опять аниме в худшем его проявлении. Боже. Да, кошерная игра. Православная, я бы даже сказал. Ужас. Пацаны, как это? How unfortunate. О, сплюснутые черепахи, ура.
Was TMNT Shredder's Revenge, which reminds us all of the Turtles arcade games back in the day. Well, it's nearing the end of development, and the team
Ясагир, я игнорирую тебя.
as a way to reveal one exciting aspect of the game they've been keeping under wraps until now.
Ой, какие же вы сплюснутые все, пацаны. Какие же вы нефильтрованные. Темные нефильтрованные. Это западная игра, да? Не, ну я абсолютно буду в это играть. Это мой долг просто. Но игра все еще сплюснутая и нефильтрованная. Видимо, западная. Странно жаловаться на то, что игра про черепах сделана не японцами. Наверное, да? Но вот. Что делать? Так уж повелось. Привет, Гирзап. GTA 3 сегодня не будет. Тут было 16 июня. А, через неделю уже. Замечательно. Звонкая монета. Так, ну что это такое? Что это за очередная подростковая поебень? А по кому они стреляют-то, я не могу понять. Не, ну сделано, конечно, красиво. Супер люди! Четко. Супер люди. Нормально. Супер people. Смешное название. Что это?
How far will you push humankind?
Очень уж какой-то такой пыщ-пыщ трейлер для подобной игры. Ну да ладно. Sega.
Humankind allows you to shape your civilization by combining a multitude of historical civilizations from the ancient to the modern era. One Piece is celebrating its 25th anniversary.
Почему мне режет глаз аниме на этом вот светском мероприятии?
With One Piece Odyssey. Monkey D. Luffy and his crew of pirates are off on their next adventure. This trailer reveals the setting, a mysterious island where Luffy and his Straw Hat crew become marooned in this exciting upcoming JRPG.
The Straw Hat Pirates journeying along the Grand Line.
見ろよ、あの島。でけえ塔がいっぱい立ってる。空に伸びてるあの光はなんだ。よし、面白そうだ。行ってみよう。
ちょっと待ってるぜ。変な形の積乱雲がすごい速度で増えてる。
こいつはノックアップストリームだ。なんだありゃ。おい、落ちるぞ。任
Filled with new encounters and hidden mysteries. Unravel the adventure that awaits in an odyssey beyond imagination. One Piece Odyssey.
Ну, я рад за поклонников One Piece.
ここはあなたたちの記憶をもとに作られた世界よ。
This August, Soul Hackers 2 from Atlas launches, and we've got your first listen to the English voice cast with this quick new look.
Ну, я ничего не имею против One Piece, так скажем.
Ringo.
Take my hand.
Неужели вот у американской озвучки в аниме-играх есть аудитория, которой нужно презентовать американскую озвучку? Мне казалось всегда, что в анимешные игры с американской озвучкой играют люди, которым, в принципе, насрать на то, какие там голоса, ну типа, лишь бы они были английские. Они не фетишизируют это, в отличие от тех, кто любит японскую озвучку. Ну окей.
The Epic Mega Sale is going on right now. Save up to 75% off.
Когда-нибудь я куплю что-нибудь в Epic Store. Когда-нибудь это случится.
Without the free games vault, featuring Maneater. Be sure to claim your copy before the sale ends on June 16th. Tune into the Epic Games Store Twitch channel for our summer showcase on June 10th at 2 p.m. Eastern, 11 a.m. Pacific. We're taking a look at new announcements and updates from PC titles heading to the store this year and beyond.
What? NFT? Нет, не NFT. Не, я зарегистрирован в нем по работе, кстати. Можно, наверное, но что-то как-то не до того мне все еще. Ну и плюс, мне кажется, это каким-то таким крохоборством тягать бесплатные игры, когда они пока не бесплатные. Ну да ладно. Во, в такое я поиграю. Такое я одобряю. ПК будет? Будет, хорошо. Я слева.
You're gonna get hit with the unexpected in Mario Strikers Battle League. In this no-holds-barred, soccer-ish sport, chaos reigns supreme. So, prepare to do whatever it takes to claim victory. So much fun, it hurts.
Chaos
Mario
League.
Strikers Battle League. Only on
такая
Nintendo
игра.
Switch. Game rated everyone 10 and up.
Hi, my name is Carl and I'm a developer on Metal Hellsinger. You know how in some games where the music's really good, you feel compelled to move and shoot to the beat? But what if you had to? In Metal, the better you are at slaying to the beat, the more intense everything gets. And we have vocal performances from legendary artists like Serge Tankian from System of a Down. So while headbanging isn't mandatory,
Вот я не люблю
we
вот
do
игры вот
recommend
эти
it.
вот на
Our
ритм.
demo is live now
По-моему,
on
это
Steam,
дурацкий гиммик.
Xbox and PlayStation platforms, so go check it out and slay to
У
the beat.
него нет смысла просто. Окей. Это может быть интересно. Теоретически. Особенно если можно будет вокал отключить, совсем хорошо будет. Вот женский вокал мне норм. Почему-то. Наверное, потому что я гей. Это вообще многое объясняет. Ну, окей.
That one was Metal Hellsinger, coming later this year from Funcom, a rhythm shooter with metal music. And right now, as they mentioned, a demo has launched on PC, Xbox, and PlayStation for you to play for free. Next up, a new game launches tomorrow, The Quarry from Supermassive Games. This spiritual successor to Until Dawn stars David Arquette and an all-star cast. Getting great reviews, and this is one of those binge-worthy teen horror entertainment experiences where your every choice shapes your story and determines who lives and who dies at a camp in upstate New York. Here's the first look at the launch trailer.
Я хочу есть.
Family is the most important thing in the world. But if your whole family, you know, like every last one of them decided to jump down the bottom of the well, and they're all just hanging on the end of a rope, how can one person be expected to pull them all back out? You can't. So you pull on that rope and you're just gonna fall right down at the bottom of the well with the rest of them. And what's the point of that?
What? There is a lot more to this than you realize.
Like what?
Kidnapping, murder, cover-ups. I think the whole Hackett family is in on it.
You have no idea what's going on here.
Точно.
Not a
Вот я
goddamn
мудак,
clue.
сори. Это Dead Rain.
All right, let's do this.
Пиздец. Стыд и срам.
Who should I call?
911.
You mean 911? Who says 911?
Goodbye, cruel world.
We gotta get out.
I'm gonna enjoy watching you die.
Привет, сиреневое имя.
This isn't a ghost story. It's a creature feature. It's really happening and you're all in it.
This is gonna get a little messy.
Them's the rules, you noob.
Окей. Ироничненько.
Back at the Game Awards, we were proud to reveal Nightingale, a shared world survival crafting game from Inflection Games up in Canada. Now it's time to give you a brand new look and deeper look at the game, including its innovative realm card system that lets you impact things like the weather pattern, resources, and challenges in its procedural realms. Here is your exclusive new look.
Я хочу есть. Но там долго готовить.
You're alone in the realms, I'm afraid. The portals are a mess.
Да ладно, Мисагир, там был качественный VHS-фильтр. Неважно, откуда он был качественный. О, бычья жизнь. Ни разу в жизни не играл в игру вот с survival механиками. Карты, все. Я в это играть не буду. Видите, какой противный? Ужас. Ха, а я вот подумал, в Пейнкиллере ведь тоже были карты. Ха. Вот так вот. Какой же я этот самый. Лицемер. Окей, видимо, не все карты одинаково вредны. Шахмат, да, я сам себе поставил шахмат. Быть может, потому что в Пейнкиллере они были в меню просто в одном, а в игре их не было. Ну, короче, ладно. Это слишком аутичная у меня проблема с картами, чтобы ее пытаться анализировать всерьез. Живут же люди.
Think but this, and all is mended.
Я хочу есть. Dайте поесть.
The Saints are marching in on August 23rd with the reboot of Saints Row that we revealed last year at Gamescom. And today, we're happy to announce the launch of the Boss Factory demo across PC and console, which lets you design and set up your character. And since it's Saints Row, you guys are going to have a lot of fun with this one. Check it out.
Перед не хотел.
You gotta do something to capture people's attention. So what do we build next?
Me. We are so good at this.
Вот. Это игра из тех, которые очень сильно пытаются понравиться определенной демографии, но в итоге эта игра будет просто, мне кажется, раздражать всех, включая ту демографию, которой она пытается понравиться. Единственное, что есть хорошего в этом трейлере, это мой любимый трек. Я играл в... Какую же я часть играл? В третью, что ли? Да. Ну и, короче, слишком там все мультяшно и не сдержанно. И не плавно. Я люблю, когда плавно все. В GTA 3 все плавно начинается. А в Saints Row сразу пыщ-пыщ, какие-то адские кульбиты и... Веселье, короче. Слишком весело для меня. Игра для людей, которым нужно вот всего и сразу и побольше, чтобы ярко было, и чтобы пыщ-пыщ. Вот как-то. Видимо, сейчас такая молодежь. Плавный стенд, да. Бля, ну вот игра за игрой, в течение которых я мог бы идти и готовить себе яичницу. Я ж уйду и сразу все покажут, как только я уйду. Purple Name, ты не понимал Saints Row? Это что-то не так, учитывая, что ты Purple Name. И тебе не нравится Saints Row? Это же игра для тебя. Фиолетовая игра для фиолетового имени.
Manufacturer MHL1736 is heading towards a power systems failure thanks to a bit of heretic sabotage. So you're gonna restore the coolant and hopefully save the day.
Шелки, они должны показать все. Просто все, чего я жду. Они обязаны это сделать. Тарицка, ты вот так называешь игры, которые я типа жду, это не те игры, которые я жду, но окей. Вот реально, как бы хорошо не выглядели игры по Вархаммеру, мне настолько не интересен Вархаммер, что я не могу в них играть. Вот отлично же выглядит это все. Но это Вархаммер, боже мой. Я не готов погружаться во вселенную Вархаммера. Сэм, хватит плющить мой смайлик, любовно сделанный. Представь, что он сможет сделать с большим ножом. Сэм, нет, не пытался. Зачем? Я же вижу, ну то есть это невозможно вкатиться в Вархаммер. Это как вкатиться в Марвел. Просто вот решить вкатиться в Марвел. Или в Гарри Поттера. Ну это же пипец. Это такие просто сотни часов, которые тебе нужно будет потратить на все это. Я даже боюсь себе это представить.
Bloober Team is known for psychological horror games like Blair Witch and The Medium. Today, they are ready to reveal their latest creation made completely in Unreal Engine 5 for a visceral horror experience. It's a return to the world of Layers of Fears. Get a dose of this.
Ну, об этом было известно заранее, да.
Someone once said insanity runs in our family. Let it run.
Anshar Studios. Ну, вообще говоря, непонятно, как они будут делать Silent Hill, учитывая, что они делают Layers of Fear. Как-то это странно. Ну, типа, одновременно они вряд ли будут их делать, правильно? Это не та фирма, которая может одновременно делать две большие игры.
All this misery, all this suffering. There was no other way.
Shouldn't have. You really shouldn't have.
An empty shell cannot live forever. It cannot live at all.
Я считаю, что Bloober Team должны быть аутсорс-компанией, которые делают модели, ну, в целом, 3D-графику, текстуры, там, материалы, всю херню для других компаний. Вот тогда, вот это их место. Layers of Fears. По аналогии с Silent Hills. Ну вы, блядь... У меня нет слов. У меня нет литературных слов, чтобы сказать, что я думаю об этом муви. Layers of Fears. Господи. Чуваки, вы просто реинфорсите, как это сказать по-русски, вы укрепляете... Нет, не укрепляете. Короче, вы поддерживаете всеобщее мнение о том, что вы супер вторичные мудаки, которые не могут ничего своего придумать. Ну ладно. Почему вот люди в 2022 году не могут быть просто людьми? Все должны быть какими-то фриками.
So I hope you enjoy the show and stay tuned.
Реально, я дед, короче. Я понял, что я дед.
I had nothing. And then this city became my home.
Это что, Робин?
Its people became my family. Gotham gave me everything. It deserves to feel safe.
Он похож на Робина из фильма «Бэтмен и Робин». Я забыл, как звали актера.
No matter how hard we try, there's always more to do.
Ну да, слушайте, если это Готэм, то это по-любому Робин. Чё, в чем вопрос?
It's up to me.
Робин тоже никого не убивает.
I got this, Bruce.
That was Gotham Knights, and now we welcome.
То есть Бэтмен канонично умер.
Neil Druckmann from Naughty Dog, co-president of Naughty Dog. Great to have you with us, Neil. It's been an eventful day on the internet for Naughty Dog fans, and
I think we jinxed ourselves. We were joking about last night, like, watch the assets will leak, and lo and behold, that's what happened.
Well, the good news is there's some stuff that hasn't leaked that we have lots to share with people about all things at Naughty Dog. But first of all, it is it's a big month actually for Last of Us fans because Last of Us 1 and 2 both launched in June, and it's nearing its 2-year anniversary for Last of Us Part 2, which is
Это вроде будет ремейк первой части. Для ПК вроде. Да, лучше, я потому и молчу, потому что что ты скажешь.
And it's just been kind of amazing. Like Last of Us Part 2 early this year passed a pretty big milestone. It sold over 10 million units. And that kind of support, that kind of success, we're so grateful to our fans. It has allowed us to grow as a studio, and now we can take on multiple projects, more than we've ever had at the same time.
Multiple projects. Okay, very interesting. So what can Last of Us fans expect in the future from you?
Thank you for asking, Jeff. Yes. So one of the things we've mentioned a while back is what started out as a multiplayer mode has evolved due to the team's ambition. They really wanted to do something beyond what we've ever done before at Naughty Dog. And we felt the way to do it justice is to make it a standalone title. And they've been working on it for the past 2 years. Ambition has grown, and we're not quite ready to fully unveil it, but we're ready to lift the curtain a little bit and just give you like an update of where we're at.
Okay, well, what can you tell us about this new standalone multiplayer game?
Yeah, so we have a concept art that we want to show. Yeah. But what I can tell you is that this game is big.
Okay.
It's as big as any of our single-player games that we've done, and in some ways bigger. It's got a story. The way we're telling that story is very unique to this game. It's got a brand new cast of characters.
No white woman.
Another place, another part of the United States.
It's like a city might be somewhat familiar, some people.
I'm sure our fans have already figured it out. And it's really cool. And it's being headed by Vinith Agarwal, Anthony Newman, and Joe Pantnati, all veterans of Uncharted and Last of Us. And you're going to see a lot more of this game come next year.
Next year, so wait till next year to hear more about that one. Okay, well, very exciting that this has evolved, and I mean, that concept art looks incredible. I can't wait to see Naughty Dog storytelling fused with multiplayer live game.
It's something special. We can't wait to show it either.
Okay, well, that's not all. We also have something that I've been reading about on the internet every day, it feels like. Up in Calgary, they're filming the Last of Us show for HBO, right?
Yeah, so for the past year, we've teamed up with Craig Mazin of Chernobyl fame and HBO to adapt The Last of Us into a TV show. They've been filming, and it's pretty incredible. The stuff I'm getting back, when we're looking back at Naughty Dog, we can't help but feel emotional because not only is it so good and the quality is so high, it's so authentic to what we've made in the game. I just can't. I couldn't be proud of, like, again, Craig and that whole crew and everybody that's up there. And their last day of filming is tomorrow. So we're
Аутентично,
сказал
он.
Craig is up there right now.
Вот я посмотрю, как выглядят там главные герои оба.
And you actually got to direct one of the episodes?
Yes,
I think that really speaks to the kind of collaboration and trust that exists between Naughty Dog and HBO. They invited me to direct one of the episodes. I think we have an image from the episode I actually directed.
Ooh, okay. So we could first look. Let's take.
So you could see this is a certain museum that players might know from the game. And I really have to talk about Pedro Pascal and Bella Ramsey, and not only directing them, but seeing them do all the other episodes. They've thrown themselves at these roles for a whole year. Watching the nuance they bring to these characters, their relationship
Это вот они, хорошо. По крайней мере, им цвет кожи не сменили. И на том спасибо.
It felt so similar to the chemistry those two actors had when we made the game. And it really feels like this is going to be something special. And I will say this will be the most authentic video game adaptation yet.
Well, I mean, that first image that they put out, it feels like the video game. Everything that I've
Да
seen,
нормально.
both
Мужик,
public and other
ну,
stuff,
мужик не очень
makes it
похож.
feel
А
sort of
девочка я
super
не понимаю,
legitimate,
как
said, and that's awesome to see Joel and Ellie from the front side now for the first time. So we'll see more of that next year. That's coming as well.
Джоэл.
You'll hear about it very soon.
Ну да, Джоэл тут какой-то немного староватый.
All right. Well, Last of Us HBO, very, very exciting.
Слава богу, мне насрать на Last
And
of Us.
I hear you actually have a couple actors from the show who are going to join us here.
We happen to have a couple actors here that are part of the show. We should bring them up.
Okay, come on up.
Брынь, брынь, брынь. Саундтрек.
Oh, what's up, guys?
Oh, hello.
Surprise.
Troy's back again. Hello,
I know.
Ashley. Good to see you.
Good to see you.
I'm a little confused, though. I thought maybe Pedro Bella, but Troy
еще одна
Asher
белая
out here,
женщина.
from the game, right?
So when Craig and I started working on the show, almost one of our very first meetings, we said
Тогда
Troy
что
and
ты
Ashley
думал?
have to be a part of
Жить
it.
было.
And we're such fans of like the talent and the like helping us create Joel and Ellie. We felt like it was so important that they become part of the show, and it wasn't. It has to be more than just like kind of like a wink to the camera and like a cameo.
Okay.
These are real roles that we're keeping under wraps for now. But man, I'm bummed that I couldn't be there with you guys when you filmed your stuff.
Это Сью Элли.
So good.
On the
Я
internet, there's so
понял
much like
тогда, почему
talk
она
about
белая,
what's being
потому
filmed, and I think
что,
that's
ну,
you guys have kept a complete secret that you.
Они ничего не могли с этим поделать. Это Сью Элли.
Keeping secrets with this franchise is kind of old hat. Like we've had.
Except for today.
Except for the date.
Они вынуждены были позвать,
It was one of the
потому что она
hardest
Сью
things
Элли.
for us to do is to not let people know that because we're so proud of it and the work that we did.
И Last of Us 1, видимо, был сделан тогда, когда в индустрии еще могли работать белые женщины. Поэтому они вынуждены были ее позвать.
Is such a fan of this game, and they all knew what it was that they were working on and committed to working on this project because of their fan and their love for the game was one of the greatest. It was like I was coming home to friends.
Yeah, I the attention to detail, the crew was amazing. Bella and Pedro are they're so perfect, and we've been trying to sort of describe that feeling of sort of seeing them in person. It's like the characters coming to life, but it's so much more than that. I feel like I can't fully explain it, but I am so excited to be a part of it. And
Но слушайте, Last of Us должен быть под конец уже, да, я надеюсь. Что может быть больше, чем Last of Us?
I love the story. I love just being a part of it.
I'm so excited about the series and the fact that you guys are going to be in it and undisclosed roles. I'm so fascinated how it's going to sort of bob and weave and you know, are these characters we know from the game that they're playing new characters? Can you tell us anything?
Yes.
I can tell you.
So sneaky. All right. Well, we're so excited.
Maybe it's already on Twitter by now.
Hey. All right. Well, let's talk about what was on Twitter earlier today. Lots of talk about the idea, or really what's happening is it looks like you guys are remaking the original game, and this is like a ground-up remake. Is that right?
That's right. We wanted to give people the definitive version of the first game that wasn't encumbered by any technology. Wanted to find a way to get even closer to our original vision, and we're able to do it on the PS5 and PC. And instead of talking about it, let's look at it.
All right, let's take a look at The Last of Us Part 1.
So why'd you leave Boston?
I've been on quite the adventure, little brother.
I reckon it's got something to do with that girl.
It's got everything to do with that little girl.
You know, I've never been this close. It's the outside.
So is that everything you hoped for?
Can't be any worse out there. Can it?
Once upon a time, I had somebody that I cared about. And in this world, that's good for one thing. Get you killed.
I can take care of myself.
How many close calls have we had?
I get into trouble down there. You make every shot count.
I got this.
Hope you know how to use that thing.
I've had some practice.
Truly one of my favorite games of the past decade. Guys, what's your reaction to that?
Yeah, we hadn't seen that yet.
Yeah, you're watching it in real time.
Yeah.
It's because you did these. These performances you did a decade ago.
Yeah.
You didn't go back in. I mean, you used the original performances.
Yeah,
right?
actually, we came up with a process where we could take the original animation that we did for the faces and kind of like retarget it on these new rigs that have a lot more fidelity. And then the animators went back and
We're
studied.
seeing side by sides here, just how much it has changed. That you went and you redid the models and rebuilt everything.
Everything was rebuilt from the ground up. Same art director, re-art directed the whole thing from the ground up. But the great thing about these faces is that they're closer to the original performance. All the animators went and studied those videos and got it closer to what you did on set than we could have achieved before. And that's just like one of the things we could talk about, like this brand new AI, like all the combat is redone. Just the fidelity of everything, 60 frames per second, all the stuff you're getting on the PS5. Again, we wanted to give, knowing because of the show, because they're all new players for PS5 and PC, we wanted them to have the definitive version of The Last of Us.
Amazing. Well, now you guys get to replay. I mean, when was the last time you guys played the game?
I actually played it again just to refresh my memory before working on the show.
I was just a glutton for punishment, and I went straight from playing
never
part
played it.
1 straight into part 2. And so the last time that I played literally would have been 2 years ago, since we're celebrating the anniversary of part 2 coming out. So I mean, it looks like I'm definitely going to be up for another playthrough with this.
I can't wait to go back because it was you guys did such an amazing job on that original game, and
It's really, when you play it, when you see it in motion, it's really night and day from what it used to be.
I imagine that think of The Last of Us 2 combat, but kind of that back in The Last of Us 1.
Well, it's the whole, like, all the new animation system, the new AI system, everything we've learned on, like, Uncharted 4, Last of Us 2, we apply to this, again, to give that definitive version. Just to give a quick shout out, this project is headed up by Matthew Gallant and Shauna Sky. And you'll hear a lot more about it.
Извините, что я опять буду бурчать, но вот Last of Us 1, это ведь не старая игра, ну типа...
And
shortly thereafter on PC.
We will look
Она не
forward to it.
старая.
Neil, you've talked a lot
Её
about
ремейк,
games directed by
ремейкят.
other people. What are
Все
you
нынче
directing?
должно
Still
быть
making games?
заремейкировано.
Still making
Вот
games.
всё.
I haven't given
Нельзя
up
просто
my
сделать
day
что-то
job.
и оставить это в покое.
It's a little early to talk about it. Maybe if someone in PlayStation wants to leak it, then we can talk about it now. Otherwise, we'll save it.
But you do have a new project.
Do have a new project, but we'll save it for another Summer Game Fest.
Okay. Okay, well, we'll see. We'll try and save it. All right. Troy, Ashley, Neil, thank you so much for dropping by Summer Game Fest, and I am so excited that The Last of Us is returning, as you said, in September. So thanks, guys. Appreciate it.
Thanks, Jeff.
Awesome. All right, well, that is going to do it. Thanks to Naughty Dog and PlayStation for that very special look at The Last of Us and the entire franchise and where things are going. Very, very excited about that. All right, Summer Game Fest continues over the next few days. Coming
Ну
up
всё,
right
пацаны,
now
я
on
пошёл
the third
есть.
stream is Day of the Dead with I Am 8-Bit and Double
Простите за
Fine.
моё бурчание, мне самому от
Exclusively
себя
look at the
противно.
Planet Atlanta. And then
Слишком я много
Devolver
бурчу.
Digital Showcase.
Ничего мне не
Tomorrow,
нравится. Может быть,
we've got
возраст такой,
Netflix
конечно.
Geeked Week, which I'll be co-hosting, and the Tribeca Games Showcase streaming, along with the Epic Games Store Showcase. And then finally Sunday, it's the Xbox and Bethesda Game Showcase.
Следующее, что
Stream them
буду
all
смотреть, это
at
вот это, Xbox и
summergamefest.com.
Bethesda Showcase. Вот это вот я буду смотреть. Оно будет в воскресенье. А так, в принципе, все, наверное.